Thank you for tuning into my channel called Take Heed to the Message with Abang Anwa. It just means Queen Baby. How y'all doing today? What's up, King? How you doing? It's good to see you, sir. So we about to do what it do, okay? Good morning. Thank you for tuning in to my channel called Take Heed to the Message, okay? Take heed to the message, you feel me? My name is Abang Anwa, and it just means Queen Baby. It just means Queen. How y'all doing today? It's good to see y'all. We about to dissect some foolery. So the title of this nonsense is Pastor. Let me just make sure, cause I'm always running at the mouth. Hold on, give me 1 minute, y'all, cause I just went and just jumped in here and did not. There we go. Pastor said I travel first class only. The title of this foolery today, let me repeat it one more time. Pastor said I travel first class only, baby. Hi, Mr. He said, how you doing? It's good to see you. Now, we about to go into some foolery. We gonna get to that one at the end, but I want y'all to hear something. Shout out to Angry Man Channel. I want y'all to hear this young woman get upset. Not get upset, but she's saying a true fact. And it's sad because this always happened in our community. This always happened in our community. When a sister get in a high ranking position, okay, and she start acting boo boo the fool, okay. I love my sisters, but we be doing some nonsense at times. You feel me? We do some boo boo the fool foolery at times. Check this out. Hear this, y'all.
The fact that I thought having a black female manager was going to be the best thing that ever happened to me is so ironic, because actually it's been the worst experience of my life. Yeah.
She says it's been the worstest experience of my mother effing life. She says it's been the worstest experience of her life. Hello, Blessed. How are you? It's good to see you. So, since I got so far 8 in the chat, if y'all look, you will see 3 dots at the top or at the bottom, okay? 3 dots at the top, at the bottom. Hit those dots, okay? Those dots will give me a like button. I greatly appreciate it, all right? Y'all come on in. Please like and subscribe to the channel if you feel my content. So the young woman, hey Melania, how are you, baby? So the young woman was saying that she thought that it would be the shit, okay? That's what she said. She thought it would be the shit if she had a sister that was her manager. But she said she found out that that whole foolery done went left. How many of us have been governed under our sisters and our sisters take the authority and run with it? How many of us have been governed under our sisters and they took it to a whole nother level? But when you are governed under another, it could be a Caucasian woman. Because we're gonna just say women. We ain't gonna talk about the men. It could be a Caucasian woman. And it will not be like that. But when we're governed under our sisters, it's like, I want to let you know who the queen be up in here. Tracy, what's going on? This is the day that the Lord has made. Let us rejoice and be glad in it. How you doing, Tracy? It's good to see you, baby. So, Mr. He said, black women managers are the worst. You will be denied for promotions because of something that happened 3 years ago. She will tell you, I told you not to get on my bad side. Yes, honey. Yes, honey. I'll share a little tidbit with you that was funny. I think I was like 20 years old. There was a sister who ran our security department, right? She was foxy too, baby. She was foxy. Shout out to her. I don't know where she at now, but she was foxy. And she would get nasty with you. And I remember one time, now mind you, anytime I had worked somewhere, I always kept it professional. I never did nonsense, never got disrespectful because I valued my job. I never did any foolery. Okay. Out of all the years that I have worked, I never done nonsense because, I respect myself, especially when it come to making money. I do what I got to do. So this woman came back in the day. They used to have the Port Authority IDs. They used to be like an lamination sticker, right, with an eagle on it, right. Now they done got better though. Now the IDs are like fully high tech. But back in the day, they used to have like this little sticker that had an eagle on it, and the sticker never stayed. Like maybe like 6 months, and then it'll come off, and so that means your ID is invalid, right? So one day I'm up there on the CTX machine pumping out bags, right? Pumping out bags, and she come over to me and looks at my ID, and she snatched my ID off my neck. Now, I have dealt with managers that are Caucasian, and they would say, your ID is invalid. Go down to the Port Authority office and get a new one. This one snatched the ID off my neck. Okay. Mind you, I have always been hood. I want y'all to know that. Anybody who know me in real life, I have always been ready for some good. Okay. Always been ready. Like, don't bring the dish to me because I will give it back to you. Hey, Almond Eyes, what's going on, baby? So now, what happened was she snatched the ID off my neck. And she was a manager. So now I walked downstairs. I left the machine. I shut the machine down and I walked downstairs to the other manager's office. He's like the district manager. I walked down there. I said, Tony, listen, this is what she just did to me in front of a whole bunch of customers, okay? Passengers that was flying out. Northwest Airlines, this is when Northwest was running back then. Northwest Airlines, all their customers and the employees, and just disgrace me for no reason. So she come down and say, well, Tony, she just left the machine and we got bags to punch out. He said, you snatched the ID off her neck. I'm surprised she didn't hit you. You snatched the ID off her neck. And he told her, he said, she one of my young ones that's still feisty. You snatched the ID off her neck and she didn't hit you? Like that, right? And then she was like, well, I'm just complying. He said, you're not complying. If you want to talk to one of the workers, you bring them to the office. You get somebody to hold her post, bring her to the office, and explain to her that her ID is invalid. And he said, she don't even give me no problems. This girl will come in here and work a 16-hour shift with no problem. And now you going to tell me that you snatched her ID for a sticker? So now Tony said, what do you want to do? What you want to do? He told me, be nice to me. I said, I'm going home. I told him I'm going home. He was like, but you only you 1 in 13 that is licensed in New Jersey to operate the machine. I said, I don't care. I'm going home. I'm going home. He told me, he said, come on now, be nice. I was like, nah, I'm getting out of here. She on her own. Let her get up there and use that machine. And he said to me, he said, you know she not trained for that machine. I said, I give 2 shits. Let her stay up there and do that machine. So now he told me, he said, okay, I'm going to have a little treat for you at the end of the week. Okay, I'm going to give you a bonus. Please, just go to the ID office, right? Go to the ID office, get the ID done, come back. Come back. And I told him, I said, I might not come back. He said, I'm going to follow you downstairs. He followed me down to the ID office, bought me coffee, started talking to me. He was like, be nice, be nice. I need you to be nice. That's what he told me. He said, if you wasn't young, me and you'll have a problem. I told him, I said, I'm 20 years old and I'll tell my daddy. That's what I told him. I would tell my daddy. Now, mind you, I was talking about my husband because I was married. My first husband, I was married. So now, and my husband, I told y'all, he ran the AOA, he was a GSC for Northwest Airlines. So now, He laughed and he told me, said, please don't tell nobody. Don't tell nobody. Let's just keep it together. Don't tell nobody. And I laughed so hard. Now, what happened was I came back. And this is what she said to me. I came back to the machine, started pumping out those bags again after I got the ID back. And she told me, I just want to tell you, I apologize. I'm so sorry. And she said, please don't report me to I think it was I think her name was Sarah, because Sarah was the Caucasian woman that ran our shit. Okay, she ran the whole production for Terminal A, B, and C. Y'all know I told Sarah. Don't act like y'all don't know. I told Sarah on her ass. Yes, I did. And then Sarah was like, she not going to be in your terminal no more because you one of the 13 in New Jersey that's trained for this machine, and I don't need y'all to quit. So, because we was making nasty money because we were trained. Okay. We were trained for this particular machine that they had to get somebody from Israel to come in to train us for this particular machine. I'm telling my business a little bit, y'all. So now they switched her. They put her in Terminal C. So I was in B. She ain't come over there no more from that foolishness. That's why I have a problem with some of my sisters who that they get into high ranking positions and they talk to you like you ain't shit. They talk to you like you ain't shit. Everybody that's in my chat, please, there are 3 dots, right, at the top of the screen. Hit those 3 dots for me. That give me a like button. I appreciate it, okay? Get that like button. I appreciate that. If you see those 3 dots at the top or the bottom, hit those 3 dots for me. That give me a like, okay? If you feel my content. If you don't feel my content, kick rocks. Keep rolling. It don't make me no never mind. So now, that's why I say we have a problem with our sisters when it comes to them getting high ranking positions, because they act crazy. And it don't make no sense. Because if I'm one of the ones that don't give you no problems, why you giving me smoke? You feel me? Like, if I'm not giving you no problems, why you giving me smoke? You feel me? So that's what it is. And let me share something else with y'all. Okay, so we done with that little foolery right there. We done with that. My dear, you must be new. I always swear. I always swear. And my grammar ain't right either. You could keep scrolling. My grammar ain't right. And I always swear. So, baby, this content not for you, honey. Keep scrolling. They have other content creators on YouTube, baby. Mine is just not for you. That's how I talk. Okay. So now, we got somebody here. Okay. Now, this is another one. This is LL Cool on 43 in Instagram. Okay. And I always like to share this brother content because he is amazing. Okay. I love his content. Now, there's a guy who he's talking to a melanated sister, okay? They on a live together. And his house look amazing, but she's saying it's a green screen, okay? She's saying it's a green screen. And she don't believe that he lives in a beautiful house like this. She's like, oh, a melanated brother can't live like this. Let me share something with you. A melanated brother can live whatever he put his mind to. It's true. Black men are amazing when it comes to if they put their mind to anything. I'm gonna share something with you, either good or bad. And that's the sad part. I don't like the bad part. But either good or bad, if a black man put his mind to it, he gonna be able to bring it into fruition. I'm just share that with y'all real quick. Okay? I don't like the bad part. But for him to live the way he lived, he said he put the work in. But this sister was clowning him. Check this out, y'all.
You don't own nothing. You look church. That's just like, that's like sitting there. Think about it. You said I'm in church?
Matter of fact, is that a green screen? That's a green screen behind y'all. Quit playing with me.
It's a green screen.
Walk down the stairs. Walk down the stairs.
Come here.
See, that's what I'm talking about. Yep. your lying ass.
It's a green screen.
She calling him a lying
Okay.
ass.
I'm sorry, I'm black people. Go.
Okay, walk downstairs.
He said, I'm tired of my black people.
You petty. How you
I
do
know
that?
black people never
Tell them to
seen the.
say hi. Tell them to say hi. Okay.
Our black people never seen nothing like this, so they don't think that it's real. They don't think a black man, with more money than y'all favorite celebrities can actually own something.
He
like
said
this.
more money than y'all favorite
Because you
celebrities.
walked in the mosque.
You can go back to doing what you were doing.
You said, is your mansion bigger than Rick Ross?
He asked her, she asking him, is your mansion bigger than Rick Ross?
Are we comparing houses to other people as if it matters?
Sure.
See, let me tell you something. I'm gonna tell you something that y'all
Something that you don't have. You comparing.
Middle class people discuss events.
Ooh.
Rich people discuss ideas. We're only thinking about the ideas.
Rich
to make
people
us more
discuss
richer. We're not caring about
ideas.
who's and what's. And this person got more when your ass ain't got nothing. I don't care less about their homes because I'm not in their house sleeping. I sleep in my own home. I can care less about anything they got going on. You don't own nothing. You look in the church. That's just like, that's like sitting there. Think about it. You said I'm in church?
Matter of fact, is that a green screen?
So here she go trying to disgrace him. He's on a live. He invited her to his live, okay? And she like, that's a green screen. Let somebody walk down the stairs because it looked like a green screen. So he called his brother to walk down the stairs so you can see how beautiful the house is. Now, I'm going to share something with you. For the house to be this big like that, more than likely, it got to be the South. More than likely, it got to be the South because they have the most beautiful houses down south. Okay, this is the true facts, honey. Hey Jay, how are you? So now here we go. She called herself disgracing him on the live, saying it's a green screen, saying, oh, is your house bigger than Rick Ross? Why do we care if the house is bigger than Rick Ross or not? He just was talking to you about something and you immediately said, that's not the way you live. You lying. That's not the way you live. So a black man got to live poor. Because our sisters, we don't love our men enough. So when they say that they doing something or this is the way they live, we immediately think they on some demon time. We immediately think they on some demon time. Not all our brothers on demon time. Some of them legit. But here she go trying to blast him and disrespect him because when you don't get what you think, you know what I'm saying? She thought some other way and it wasn't. So now she got to go into bashing because that's what they do on social media. That's what they do. Even the content creators do that nonsense as well. If they don't like what you said, they immediately will go and say, "Oh, you got a small dick." You know what I'm saying? You got a small dick. You ain't got nothing. You living at home with your mama. You know what I'm saying? And they don't know nothing about the content creator. Oh, your mama must have hurt you. You know what I'm saying? If you're preaching something, they will tell you, oh, your mama must have hurt you. You was raised and just people mistreated you. And so that's why you dislike women. You know what I'm saying? Hey, Mona D, how are you, baby? It's good to see you. That's the foolery. Anytime a melanated brother will say something and he's speaking facts. He might be speaking facts to you, but you don't like it. Like if you have a melanated brother, okay? Excuse me, y'all. I got to put that little lip gloss on. So if you have a melanated brother who he got his shit together, okay, he got his shit together. And so he said something to you where you don't have your shit together. Okay? Like if he say, sister, you got too many children. You know what I'm saying? You got too many baby daddies. Okay? Thank you, Mona D. I appreciate you, baby. Yeah, you got too many baby daddies, right? Okay, because this is normal. This is how you talk. This is how we have to address our sisters at times. You got too many baby daddies, especially when they come up here talking about, I need a high value man. And then you'll get somebody who is not of the simp nation that is ready to preach the truth. And he will say, listen, You got too many baby daddies. You got too many children. Ain't no high value man coming to see you, ma. And then she will immediately say, who hurt you? Your mama hurt you? You know what I'm saying? Who hurt you? Some woman hurt you that you got to tell me something like that. Did he not tell the truth though? Did he not tell the truth? But y'all will immediately call him a small dick man, okay? Y'all will immediately say he ain't got nothing. He living in a basement with his mama and all he did was tell you the truth. All right, I'm just saying. I'm just saying. So now, here's another one. I want y'all to listen to this. Now, this right here is Pearly Things, okay? I had to go into that. Pearly Things, and y'all already know who this is, so I'm just gonna play it. Hold on.
I always asked, I said, do you know what's stopping men from taking advantage of women? Other men.
Yeah.
If men agreed with you could hit a woman over the head, and whoever you hit over the head and drug to your cave, that was your woman, women couldn't do a thing to stop it. So that shows you that men are more benevolent than women, because women now have laws that allow them to screw men over in divorce and child support, and there's no group of women to stop it. There's no other half of women who are doing the same thing that men do, which is prevent you from being screwed over in a large amount. Again, in the Western world, men stop other men from doing things to women. Right. If it wasn't for other men, men would have free reign.
Tommy, right.
I always asked, I said, do you know what?
Tommy is straight on. He's straight on. That's what prevents a man from being him, not being himself. But what prevents him from going barbaric is other men. They caution him. But when it comes to child support, alimony, we do not run to the rescue. You want to know why? Because it's weaponized us. Child support, alimony has weaponized us. And so at times you'll see women get up there at the court, and the first thing they gonna say is that the first thing they say, he abused me. That's the first thing they say. He abused me in some type of way. It might not be he laid hands. It's just mentally, okay? Mentally. And what they do, there's a problem here. And she could be lying, but there's a problem here. Because they have took this child support, alimony, and they have weaponized this thing. They made it so good that the woman don't even have to work. She don't even have to work. You understand? And this money is supposed to be for the children. It done got so good that they give them so much in child support that the woman doesn't even have to work. I watched a woman on YouTube a couple months ago. She said that people always clown me for having 6 baby daddies, right? She got 6 children. She said, I'd rather have 6 baby daddies and 6 children than have 6 children and 1 baby daddy, because I'm not going to get a lot of money for each child. That's what she said. She said for each child, she get about $300 and something a week. That's what she said. All on social media. She said, I get $300 and something a week for each child, and I don't even have to work. I don't even have to work. So child support is the new hustle, y'all. Child support is the new hustle. But it's been there. It's been there since I was young. You feel me? Because my mama, anytime my mama got mad with my daddy, she would run up to the child support and say she want more money. Mind you, my mother was on assistance. But she would run up there and say she need more money. Okay? And my father had outside children. No women will run up there and say they need more money. Can you blame them though? My daddy worked for the city. You can't blame them for that. Because, I mean, you have to be cautious in what you do. You have to be cautious in what you do. But that shit is still wrong. I don't care how you spin it. It's still wrong. Because I'm going to share something with you. Ain't nothing like quality time from a daddy. You know how many children would tell, if they had the right to speak to their mama, they would say, "Mama, stop that child support so that I can spend time with my daddy." Guys, while you in here, please hit that like button. It's the three dots at the top of the screen. Hit that like button because I'm on the phone. Okay? I'm on the phone, so the like button is different when y'all see it. Okay? Hit those three dots in the corner for me. I appreciate it. So that's the problem right there. And Tommy right, we don't rally behind the men. It's only a small amount of women who rally behind the men that's in this space, in this social media space, that we say is wrong for them to be collecting child support, for them doing nonsense. Like, you're not doing right by the children. You're not doing right by the kids. You're not using the money and allocating it in the right way. Okay? There's only a small amount. But you need a large amount of sisters to be like, listen, this shit don't sound right. Let's spin the narrative. But I'm gonna share something with you, y'all. It's gonna be a problem. I'm gonna share with you why. A lot of states use this money for retirement for some of these people who are congressmen, chairmen, all this other stuff. They use it for retirement. Like, any money that was like a large amount, they don't just give it to the mama. They cut off of it first. So that's why I say the child support don't make sense, because the state got to get they cut first. If they gave this mama any type of assistance for this baby, they want their money first. Mm, let me see. Let me get this person out of here. Hold on just for a minute, y'all. There we go. Yeah, there we go. So now, that's what I want to just tell y'all that real quick. If we could, if we wanted to, but see, there's no incentive in the women doing it. That's why. A lot of women give two shits. There is no incentive in doing it and helping the brothers. I'm just telling you. A lot of women don't care. They do not care. They rather collect that money and be quiet. But there's a lot of sisters that are like, no, let me work this out with my baby father. Let me work this out with my baby father so we can handle things together. You understand? That's what they would say. Let me work this out with my baby daddy so things can get better between me and him. Financially. Not saying, y'all gonna be together or whatever. But some of y'all ain't grow up yet, so we don't understand the assignment. But I'm gonna share something with you. It took me a long time too. Because it was my husband that told me, baby, let him free, because this does not make sense. Let him free. Every time you keep running up there trying to collect child support, is not working. And they just locking him up and locking him up. And mind you, my baby daddy couldn't stand my husband. But my husband had no malice towards him. My husband was like, just free him. Okay, y'all know I told y'all that story before. Malik said it's a lot of weirdos visiting you lately. I know, but you want to know why? Because I'm on the YouTube new stream where because if you go to their physical channel, right? You go to YouTube channel without using StreamYard and you use your phone, you get more views. Like yesterday, I hit like 15K yesterday just by using my phone, Malik. So that's why I'm here with some of these weirdos. Because I'm on the YouTube for page. You feel me? So that's why I got all these crazy people coming in here. But I shared it with every content creator that I know that start using your phone to do your lives, so that you could get a larger watch hour time. You feel me? So I was telling everybody about it. Start using your phone. You understand? And also, you can get followers too by doing it, because all you got to do is tell them, if you like my content, see what I'm doing, Malik? If you like my content, please like and subscribe to the channel. Okay. And while y'all here, please hit those three buttons at the top. You feel me? Hit those three buttons at the top. So if you like the stream. Now, if you don't like the stream and you don't like my content, kick rocks. You see, Malik? You see how I did that? Okay. So now I want to share this bit with you real quick. A brother on Instagram, he was talking to this sister. Y'all remember what we was talking about a couple days ago about the woman who said she got 3 baby daddies and she got 3 children and she want a high value man. So only one of the content creators that were men came and let her have it. He was like, "No, you gonna listen to this, okay?" Mona D said, "Yes, YouTube is promoting it. They are, and that's why everybody getting more following if you do it. But I promote that you do it. Go live on your phone, and so that you can get more people to come to your channel." Okay, so now check this out. I want y'all to hear this real good. Listen up.
And then also, again, just because we passionate about our job and things like that, if you have a man, and I mean, we had a kid by him, so let's say that's supposed to be your husband, and he don't want you to do that, and he's able to take care of the household and provide everything, then no, you shouldn't have went that day. Like, but that's not your husband, so I understand that. But at the same time, you do have, like, a lot of women put their job and they will worship the job and the corporate and the managers and things before they worship their man. And
I would never do that for my husband, but why do we have to continue to give boyfriends husband benefits?
I mean, because they're the same men that we lay over that have kids by.
3 kids.
No, I didn't give him 3 kids. I did not give him 3 kids. We had
gave 3 different men. To make it worse, you gave 3 different men husband benefits.
Facts.
Can you speak to that?
She did.
You dug your own grave with that one. You gave 3 different men husband benefits.
She did.
But I'm saying I didn't have to give up my stability. That's something I wasn't
Realistic
willing to
Vibe,
give
how
up
are you?
for
You gave
him.
up. You gave up your womb and your body to be able to make children.
No, yes, I had sex with him, okay? And that's why I say you equate the child to the mistake. Yes, I gave up my body and I fornicated with him. But is anybody on this live version?
So let me ask, you said it was a mistake. Did you intend to make these kids with these men? Because you better make it even worse.
No, it wasn't an intention. It was a result of having a...
No. He said, was it your intention? She said, no, it was the result. But if you don't use a condom, that means you intentionally wanted to have a baby. Am I right? If you don't use a condom, if you don't use no protection, and this man shoot up the club, that means you intentionally wanted to get pregnant. Now, I'm going to share something with you. She right on one part. The part of you having sex was the sin. Okay? The baby is not the sin. That's true. But you did the sin, okay? And then you got the baby. That's so it doesn't make sense. You see what I'm saying? She's upset because he's calling her on her ish. You can't be upset with somebody. This is why I love this content creator. Because he don't play no games. And even though he's kind-hearted, he speak the truth. Okay? Because he was like, listen, you saying that you not supposed to give a man husband benefits, but you gave him that pussy. You saying he not supposed to get husband benefits, but you gave him that pussy. That's husband benefits. Am I right? You gave him a child. Okay? You gave him a child. That's what we talking about. You gave him a child. Now, Realistic Vibe, I cannot pronounce his name correctly, but I share him in our group chat. Darwin, I hope I'm saying his name right. He was on Sir Hill Speaks on a panel a couple months ago, maybe like a year ago, because Sir Hill haven't done panels in a minute. But it was about a year ago, and I was on a panel with this brother, and he always just talk. He don't get high strung. He just talks so calmly and he corrects you. He gets you together. Yes, that's the name, but that's not the name that he using right here. He done changed his name. So now he telling her, you giving this man husband benefits because you giving him that pussy. You gave him children. That is husband benefits. That's husband's benefits. And you know what? I'm gonna share something with you. It's right. When you saying that you not gonna give this man husband benefits of respect. All they was talking about was her respecting the man. And she gonna say, how I'm gonna give him husband benefits when he not my husband, but you gave him that pussy. So that don't even make sense. You still gave him that pussy. You know what I'm saying? You gave him husband benefits. And you gave him the most precious thing in the world is a baby. You gave him a baby, the most precious thing in the world. That's what you gave him. Guys, please, if y'all see the three dots at the top, please hit that like. It's a like button. Hit those three dots for me, okay? It helps me in the stream. I appreciate it. If you feel my content. If you don't feel my content, kick rocks. I don't care. It don't make me no never mind. All right? So that's what he said, and he's speaking facts. He's telling the truth. Here we go. One more time.
So it was a mistake. You didn't intend to have these kids. These kids were oops babies.
He said, oops, babies.
A kid that came in the picture because he was effing up. You was effing around. So you effed around 3 times. You effed around and found out.
He said you effed around and found out 3 times. Now you don't have
neither one of these men, so you can struck out 3 times.
But I'm telling you, I did. If I wanted to be married to any of these men, and mine is the one that God took, then I could be. I'm saying that I made the decision. I could be married today. I could literally be on this live as a married woman. But I wouldn't be a married woman in a safe, happy place. So I made the decision that...
And they always say this, that when, they always say this part, when they not married, they always say, I was not in a safe place. All the time. Now, mind you, safe place could be that he corrected your ass. He ain't want you doing foolery, okay? Safe place could be that. You know what I'm saying? I wasn't in a safe place. Because y'all allocate that mess all to everything. Like I wasn't in a safe place. And it could be he was correcting you. You wasn't supposed to be doing nonsense. And he just called you on your bullshit. But because you want people to feel bad for you, you simply say, I was not in a safe place. Now, check this out. Listen, y'all.
Regardless of what it looks like, this is something that I want for me for better. And you're saying that because I made that decision, I've lost value.
And then also, again, just because we passionate about our job and things like that, if you have a man, and I mean, we had a kid by him, so let's say that's supposed to be your husband, and he don't want you to do that, and he's able to take care of the household and provide everything, then no, you shouldn't have went that day. Like, but that's not your husband, so I understand that. But at the same time, you have like a lot of women
said that's not your husband, so I understand that.
The job and the corporate and the managers and things.
And I'm gonna share something with you. A lot of women do this. Jay said always the victim. And King said coulda, woulda, shoulda. All the time. All the time. Okay? All the time. It don't make no sense, y'all. All the time. They quick to say that foolery all the time so that it look good for them. So now, mind you, this is the problem that we have in our community. Say you have a woman who have 7 children, okay? You have a woman that have 7 children. Hi, Radio, how are you? A woman with 7 children. And now she wants to get married. Now she got 7 different baby daddies, or she got 5. She got 7 children, but maybe out of the 7 children, one belonged to, 5 of the children belong to one, and then the last 2 belong to another one, right? And now she ready to relax. She ready to find love. She ready to get married, right? Now, how come you didn't know that you was ready to get married when you had those children beforehand? You waited until you got to the seventh child, and now you say you want somebody to come in and save you. Because I'm gonna share something with you. A lot of y'all women gonna get offended by what I'm saying, but when you're a baby mother, okay, when you're a baby mama, a man has to come in and save you. I'm just saying. I know some of y'all don't like what I say when I say that part, but a man has to come in and save you. Because I'm gonna share something with you. Your baby daddy didn't want you. Your baby daddy didn't want you. Somebody had to come in and save you. So now you want him to come in and save you with these 7 children. Okay? You want him to come in and save you with these 7 children and the 2 baby daddies. Cause now he got to take your 7 children plus the 2 baby daddies when they get out of line. He got to deal with all that. Tell me where they doing that at. Tell me where they doing that at, baby. That does not make sense at all. It doesn't. It doesn't. So when this man come in, he's taking on a lot of baggage. A lot of baggage. But in our community, women don't see that. They'll quickly say, "Oh, I come with a package deal. I come with a package deal." This is the nonsense that we were taught. I come with a package deal. And it don't make sense. It's not fair. But when I say this, y'all get mad with me like, "Sis, you ain't right. You ain't right, sis." But when we 80% baby mamas, okay, 80%, only culture in the United States that's at 80%. And then we only 38% married, okay? Shout out to TJ. Shout out to TJ, the Real Bravado Network. Okay, because he always giving out those stats. Okay, when we 38% only married, then you get upset with the real truth when somebody put it in your face. When J.C. Penney's put out that little commercial advertisement of the Caucasian family with the husband, the wife, and 2 children, and then the melanated family with the woman and 2 kids, why y'all mad with J.C. Penney's? Don't be mad with J.C. Penney's because they telling the truth. This is what y'all wanted. Y'all wanted this, and now here you go. This brother come up and let you know what it is and what it is not. Okay? He not from the Simp Nation. The Simp Nation gonna lie to you and tell you all this foolery that everything sound good. Because why? For social media. For social media. They will tell you all the good because why? They want you to think that what you doing is right. Nobody has called you on your ish. Nobody has called you on your ish. See, Simp Nation will always let you continue in your foolery. You want to know why? Because y'all passing that money. Y'all passing that money. Those super chats, everything, y'all passing that money. So they going to let you continue in your foolery. They going to let you. All these sisters that get up here and be lying to y'all talking about it's okay to be a baby mother. It's okay to be a baby mother. All that foolery that they teach y'all. It's okay to do that. It's fine. You know, you're going to find somebody. They're lying to you, baby. It's hard. It's hard to be with somebody that you got all these babies. Ain't no way. You know good and hell well that don't make no sense. Okay? They just be lying. Okay? Lying to y'all just to get that change and also for their channel to blow up. Only the ones who are truth tellers, their channel is not blowing up. Their channel is not blowing up. Them truth tellers, them channels, because nobody want to hear the truth. No, nobody in our community want to hear the truth. You want to hear you got 7 children, 7 baby daddies, and that somebody that's a high value man that got some money, that live in a mansion, got 10 cars, and he got money out of the wazoo. He coming to pick you up. Sprinkle, sprinkle. King says, sprinkle, sprinkle. Yes, he coming to get you. He coming to get you with all those babies. He coming to get you. Jay said the lie sound better. So why pay attention to the truth? You speaking in facts, sir. You speaking facts, honey. The lies sound better. The lies sound better. Because I listen, I will tell anybody and I will scream to the heavens. My king saved me. Y'all know how many times I tell y'all this. My husband saved me. Ain't no way. Ain't no way. I always tell y'all I was on baby mama lane up the street around the corner. This man saved me and we built a family dynasty together. You feel me? We built a dynasty together. We had more children and we did what we did. You feel me? And raising them like we supposed to. Now I ain't gonna say we perfect parents. We are not. We are not. But we hold it together. We hold it together. And continue to love on our family and our children know we love them too. I'm just saying, I don't know why we always got to live in delusion. We love when people sit up here and lie to us. Anyway, let's get to the next foolery. Now, all these videos y'all know is in our group chat on Instagram. So y'all can go back and check them out and everything. So shout out to this sister that I follow. I love this sister. She speak nothing but facts, okay? I want y'all to listen to her real quick.
I had my stuff with my mom, and then I also, like me and my daughter, we had our own stuff, right? A lot of mothers, a lot of parents in general, don't feel like they need to apologize to their children. We weren't given the blueprints. We weren't given a book. We literally had to, as I grew and as I got to know more about myself and as I reflected on how I treated each individual kid, I saw things in ways in that I had treated my daughter I wasn't proud of. And so what I had to do was I had to come to her as adults now and I had to apologize. There were still things that I did and I said that I shouldn't have. And so I had to humble myself and I had to really have empathy and be realistic about it. It's just so imperative for mothers to see, like, you know what, like I didn't have all the tools. I didn't grow up in the way in which I was nurtured properly. So a lot of us have to teach ourselves how to be mothers, and a lot of people don't understand that portion of it.
I love what she said. Shout out to Say What She Wants podcast. Shout out to Say What She Wants podcast. She's on Instagram. This sister is she's oh man, she's amazing. And she has shown me nothing but love on Instagram. And she ain't know me from Adam. You know what I'm saying? And she is a big content creator. And she ain't know me, not nobody even told her anything about me. I just went and liked one of her videos and she came over to my side. And that's it. I just liked one of her videos, said something like, sis, keep pushing. Your content is amazing. And then she came to my side and was like, sis, I ain't know you was over here. I'm like, yeah. You feel me? We even talked on the phone. This sister is, oh man, I love this sister content. No lie. I love when you have genuine love. You feel me? From another sister, just genuine love. Nothing crazy. You feel me? Nothing crazy. So when she said that, she said she had to apologize to her children individually about how the way she raised them. A lot of us parents gonna have to do that because we have no blueprint to raise these children. Some of these children grew up with all types of foolery because mama and daddy, y'all didn't know how to raise them. So you raised them with the best that you knew how. But sometimes our best is not good enough. And I'm guilty of that too. I am guilty of that nonsense too. For y'all that's in this live today, okay, please, there is 3 dots at the top of the screen. Can y'all hit those buttons for me? I appreciate it. Just hit the 3 buttons. That give me a like if you feel my content. If you don't feel my content, kick rocks. I don't care. But what she's saying is you got to apologize to these children. Because some of us get indignant with our kids. I know I was one of them. Because I'm quick to tell you off if you do some nonsense, okay? I'm quick to do that. I have learned with the second set of children, but I was quick to go off the handle. And I had to tell my oldest one that I did the best I could and I'm sorry. You know what I'm saying? But I didn't even like that apology because I should have just said when I got the chance to talk to him, I should have just said, I'm sorry. Because I should have raised you with your father. I should have raised you with your father. I should have waited. I should have chose wisely. This is why I go so hard on y'all baby mamas. Because I know the end result. I know the end result. And I don't want you to be at the end result like me. My son don't say she to me. She, that means nothing. He doesn't say one word to me because of the way that I raised him. Now, mind you, I spoiled him and gave him everything he wanted. But the one thing he wanted, I couldn't give him, and that was his father. That was his father. It was later in life that I gave him his father, but he wanted his father from the beginning. Why do children have to wait to have their fathers in the melanated community? Why can't they have them from the beginning at birth? And that's the sad part. That's the sad part. Because our sisters are not going out here choosing wisely. You looking at the man on how he built and how he looked. You looking at how much money he got, all these things, okay? Or sometimes y'all just looking at those men that got, six packs and muscles and looking crazy, swole. Y'all looking at them. And then when they get you pregnant, they ain't got no job. They ain't got nothing, okay? And any child support you getting is $5 a week. You failed this baby. You failed this baby. That's why I get on y'all so badly, because I know your end result. When the child get grown, they gonna stop talking to you. They're going to stop talking to you. Or you're going to have one of those children that when you call them, they'll be like, oh, is everything all right? I'm just checking on you. Have a good one. See you later. They hang up the phone on you. You try to ask them, can I see my grandchildren? I want your wife to come over this and that. And they'll be trying to make up something. Oh, mama, I got to do this. That's because they don't want to be bothered with you. You was toxic, mama. You was toxic to them. They don't want to be bothered. Any child that can't call you and find out what's going on with you, and once in a blue you get to talk to them because you was toxic. They don't want to deal with that nonsense while they grown. There's a lot of children right now, okay, that they don't even want to deal with their parents because you didn't raise them like they wanted you to. When these children get up here and tell you the truth, believe them. When these babies, I had a video that went viral a couple weeks ago where the young girl was telling her mama, I do not want to be a baby mother. I cannot be a baby mother like you, mama. And that video went viral. It went 1 million hits. That thing went viral. Okay? And look what happened. Look what happened. That little girl was telling the truth. But nobody likes to hear the truth. Why would you even encourage your baby to want to be a baby mother? Why would you want to? That's like a curse you placing upon your placing upon your children's head to be a baby mama. I would never. Even our daughter, who is second under the oldest, she said to me, Mom, you a nice woman, you a good mother. But I would never want to walk in your shoes. I never want to be a baby mother. She said, I want to marry. I want to marry and raise my children with my husband. And I cried a little bit. She said, Mama, did I hurt your feelings? I said, no, you didn't. No, you didn't. You made me proud. I'm happy to hear you say that to me. Because in our culture, we promote this bullshit. Being a baby mama, we promote that bullshit. Okay? This is the problem too. Being a baby mama, you wear yourself out being a baby mama. See, when you are married, you get to rejuvenate yourself. I'm going to share how you rejuvenate. And y'all know I always say this all the time. When you feel drained after you done cooked and cleaned and all this other stuff, your husband done came home, he done ate and everything, learn how to lay under this man. That's how you get that energy back. Learn how to lay under this man. Let him caress you. Let him hold you. He knows when you need that recharge. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. And I've been married 16 years, going on 17. I understand. Okay? I understand. You need that. You need that energy. That's why y'all got to connect. This is why I always tell y'all in marriage, remember servitude. Servitude is the key to a long-standing marriage. I'm just saying. Okay? So now you have all this dislike because of what you've been through towards your parents. And I'm going to share something with you one day, baby. You got to let that go. You got to let it go. But I'm going to share with you what helped. The person got to know that they fucked up. The parent got to know that they fucked up. That helped better. Because when you get those ones that get up there and tell you, I did the best I can, I did the best I can, that's not gonna fly. Because the best you could have, mama, was chose wisely. A man that was going to raise me. A man that didn't have a family. Some of us side chick babies. I'm one of them. Some of us is side chick babies. I am one of them. Where my daddy lived across town and he was a hero to his children. But he was a monster for me. And not saying he was a monster. He was a good man. But in my mama eyes, he was a monster. But to my father family across town, he was a good man. You see what I'm saying? So you get two versions of a man. When he go outside and make babies outside, he's a monster. Because he can't spend time with that baby that he made outside. But the ones that he lived with, the children he lived with, right? He's a hero to them. He's a hero to them. I remember one time my stepbrother said to me, you will never be my sister. I was young too. He said, you would never be my sister. Now, should I have got mad with him? No, because my mama caused that foolery. She knew my daddy had a family already, and yet she still messed with him. So she put me in that predicament. Because if she could have just found her own man, okay, found her own man and made me with somebody else, would I had my brother, my stepbrother, tell me that I would never be his sister? You see what I'm saying? So you gotta be cautious, my sisters, when you get in situations that don't make sense, baby. You gotta be cautious. Learn how to clink, 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 lock it down, honey. Lock it down. Now I gotta share something with you, with one of the ministers from the Israelites. Okay, this brother always preach. He's amazing. He's amazing, and he's preaching on masculinity. Masculinity. He's preaching on that today. It's a negative energy towards a father versus the of the father. Never speak ill of your child's father. No matter what, your child will hate you for hating him. Stay in love. It will return. I love that. I like what you said. I like what you said. You ain't supposed to speak negative around that baby daddy. It's true. But I'm going to share something with you. In the melanated community, we have done the most. We have done the most. And we say it to these children. And I'm going to share a little tidbit with you that I always say. Everything that I was taught growing up about how I was and how my daddy was, I switch it on my children. My mother used to tell me, you look just like that black motherfucker. You look just like that black motherfucker. And she would tell me, you act just like that motherfucker. All the time. My daddy was a motherfucker. But while my daddy was tearing her up, okay, he wasn't a motherfucker then. But he was a motherfucker every time she got mad with him. He was a motherfucker. And I was a motherfucker too. Okay? Now, with our children, okay, I tell them, you look just like your daddy. They kids, they smile. They whole face. They smile. Oh, you look just like your daddy. They smile and everything. And then what hurt them is when I tell them, you act nothing like your father. Because they know their daddy is a good man. But when I tell them, you act nothing like your father, it breaks them. They be sad, like, Mama, how could you say that? Because if they act up in school, I would tell them, you act nothing like your father. And they would be so sad. They be looking at me all day when they come home. They'll be looking at me. And then they say, Mama, but I act like daddy. I said, well, you ain't act like daddy today. Okay? Mrs. She said, always the father fault. Mama was wrong. Preach, sister. It's true. It's true, baby. It's true. Let's get into what the minister said from the Black Israelites.
How do you help young men become more masculine and emotionally stable?
I'm going to go to Romans chapter 12. Watch what the Apostle Paul said in verse 2. He says, and be not conformed to this world, but be ye transformed by the renewing of your mind. That's what young men have to be taught, not to conform themselves to this world, because this world teaches us that the gangster life is the real life. I remember growing up, the more women you had sexually, that made you a man. But that's not what God says. When you read, I'm going to give another one, Proverbs, I believe it's Proverbs chapter 12 and verse 8. A man shall be commended according to his wisdom, but he that is of a perverse heart shall be despised. We have to be taught that wisdom makes a man, and that's not being taught.
How do you help
I
young
like
men
what he
become
said.
more
He
ma-
said we have to be taught that wisdom makes a man. But, we think money makes a man. We think money makes a man. We think what he has makes a man. But it's actually his wisdom that makes a man. That makes a man masculine. It's his wisdom. But we always miss that part. We always looking for the materialistic. We always looking about, first thing when a woman meet a man, she asks how much you make. They'll be having a conversation, everything will be going smooth, and she will ask how much you make. It's Nathan, honey. It's Nathan. The Nathan from Black Israelites. And they will say how much you make. How much you make. Okay? They don't go into, and I'm gonna share something with you, my sisters. My sisters, this is an easy way to know if this man is meant for you. Ask him, what is your 5-year plan? Ask him, what is your 5-year plan? And then you can think about if it makes sense to you. Because now, if it doesn't make sense to you, my dear, okay, if it don't make sense to you, then what you do is you tell him, have a good night at the end of the date, and that's it. Because if he tell you his 5-year plan, then you know where you can fit in at. Then after he tell you the 5-year plan, then you ask him, do you think I could fit into your 5-year plan? Then you'll know if this brother want to be bothered with you or not. But y'all always worried about how much money he got. Y'all always want the finished product. See, a man don't need you when he at his finished product. He don't. He don't need you. When he already hustling and bustling and trying to make it, he don't need you. He's the finished product already. That's the thing that our sisters in our community, we miss that part. He don't need you when he finished. I'm just saying. Jay said, mess around and get with a rich fool or a demon that will do you harm. He's right. Jay right. But a lot of our sisters, we miss that part. Guys, please, I got 106 in the chat. You see the 3 dots at the top of the page. Hit those dots for me. That'll give me a nice push up in the algorithm. I greatly appreciate that. If you feel the content. If you don't feel the content, baby, kick rocks. Keep scrolling out. My content not for you. While you here, also, please subscribe to the channel if you feel the content. So what I'm trying to say is that the mindset needs to be changed. The mindset needs to be changed, my sisters. Y'all worried about this man money, and he might not be right inside in the mind and in the heart. That's the problem. A lot of y'all get with men just for their money, and you find out there's demons behind the door waiting for you. The best thing you could ever receive, best thing you could ever receive from a man is his wisdom, the teaching. That's the best thing. That's the best thing you could ever receive from a man is his wisdom. If you have a man that has wisdom, you are blessed. I always say I'm so blessed because my husband always sees the bigger picture, even when I don't. Even when I can't stand somebody, I can't stand them. I get an attitude, I get mad. I'm like, I don't want to be around these people. My husband will show me the logic in it all. And then I have to go back and apologize. I'll be mad as hell. I don't even want to go back and apologize. But I go back and apologize because in my husband culture, when you disrespect your husband or you say something wrong that he didn't like, you gotta bow before him. And you gotta wait there until he tap you on your back to let you get up. So while you talking, you on your knees and telling him you sorry. I have done that many times. I have done that many times. And I ain't lying to you. I've done it many times. I've said some shit that was out of pocket. I've done it many times. Okay? All right. And yet my king still forgive me. It's not major like crazy, but it be some stuff that I might have said that was off the wall. About somebody that he know. It's never about him because I love my king. I wouldn't disrespect him in any way like that. But if he don't like something, he would correct me. So shout out to my husband. So I just wanted to share that with y'all that it's the wisdom. It's the wisdom that he has. It's the wisdom that he has. That is the blessing. It's not the money. Malik, don't laugh, Malik. Don't laugh. It's true. It's true. I have done it. I have done it. Okay, I had just done it like a couple weeks ago when we had guests over. I had done it just a couple weeks ago, late in the midnight hour. He was like, "What is going on?" And I had to apologize, so it was bad, you know. My mouth, Malik, my mouth. Even though my mouth is under control when it comes to me speaking to my husband, but I don't have no filter if you make me mad. I don't care who you are. If you make me mad, baby, I will say some stuff to you. But I try not to do no nonsense in front of my husband, which I did not. But he didn't like my attitude around the person. He didn't like my attitude. He said he could feel that I was being like rude with the attitude. But I didn't say anything. I didn't say anything. He said it just was my aura and the person felt it. So he told me my behavior with that was not correct. So I had to correct that and apologize. I don't know why. And he made me apologize. He made me apologize. Now I want to share something with y'all. Y'all heard about this nonsense with Harvey Weinstein, right? His stuff got overturned. Did y'all hear that? His stuff got overturned. And they got hashtag white privilege. I said, wow. Yeah, they overturned his case. Can you imagine? They overturned his case. I just wanted to share that with you. Hollywood Unlocked unleashed it this morning. It was crazy. It was crazy. One more thing before we get to the main event. So, just hilarious, right? Hey, World Class, how are you? Oh, okay. World Class said he was the fall guy. Well, anyway, they turned it over, honey. They turned it over, so he ain't got no time. They releasing him. So I was in the Instagram streets this morning, right? And I saw the video of Just Hilarious. She walking down the street. She looked beautiful. Nice outfit. She got a belly out. And she's walking with somebody that looked like he from the LGBTQ. IA plus. You said hashtag blame Diddy. So he looked like he from the LGBTQIA plus, and he's walking. How you say that? He doing a catwalk. He doing a catwalk with Just Hilarious across the street. And then he did like this big jump in the air. I don't even know how he lifted his body up from the ground. Go ahead, my brother. So he lifted his body up from the ground and came down. I don't know how he did that. But if y'all check our group chat, you'll see the video. So she's doing her catwalk across the street. And she looked good. She looked good. She looked beautiful. There's no hate. There's no hate. Shane. You know I'm gonna say it wrong. You know I'm gonna say it wrong, Tara. Don't play. So now, hey Tara, what's going on, baby? Anyway. So now she crossing the street and she doing her catwalk. She doing it. She doing it. She look good. But I want to ask this question to our community, right? Since I have so many in the chat, y'all, please hit that the three buttons at the top for me. Hit that for me. That's giving me a like for the algorithm. I greatly appreciate that. Okay. So now I just want to ask this question to our community. Just this question to our community. Why are we so happy when we see baby mamas? Why are we so happy when we see baby mamas in our community? When we at 80%. Why is we always so happy to see this? You should have saw everybody in the comment section. Everybody was giving her big ups. It was like a flex. Like when our sisters get pregnant, it's a flex for them on social media. It's a flex for them in the entertainment industry. It's a flex when they get pregnant, right? And be baby mamas. But anytime somebody get married, okay, anytime somebody get married, they got a wedding ring on, you will immediately see people get in the comment section, oh, I hope it work out. Why the fuck you gotta say, I hope it work out? I hope it work out. Oh, good luck. But a baby mama, y'all like, congratulations. I'm so happy for you. Oh, you're going to have a beautiful baby. All this nonsense, you will say. But when a woman come and show her wedding ring, she got married at the Justice of Peace or something like that, y'all quickly say, oh, he wouldn't have took me down to no Justice of Peace. He wouldn't have took me down to the Justice of Peace. Because I'm worth more than that. I'm worth more than that. That's what y'all say. Now, even if the sister go and show her ring, she show her wedding ring, and somebody said, oh, that ring look like it cost like $200-$300. He ain't paying no money for that. He ain't paying no money for that. And this is when y'all women got to start saying, bitch, where your ring at? Yeah, that's what you got to start saying. Bitch, where your ring at? Did somebody ask to marry you? Nobody asked to marry you, heifer. You still out here with 3-4 children and 2 baby daddies. Please go sit down. Because we promote this nonsense. If we didn't promote it, nobody would be happy to be a baby mama strolling in the street like she on some good. The black community, we promote this nonsense since the late 70s. It's not y'all newbies' fault. It's not y'all newbies' fault. Okay? This is coming from my mother. Okay, my mother generation, my grandmother, me as well. Okay, but I said that shit will not continue in our bloodline. I said that shit will not continue in our bloodline. See, you got to change the mindset of your children. When you know that the shit is wrong in our community, you got to learn to teach your children. Change the mindset of your children. I'm just saying. Anytime one of these stars get pregnant, they come to somebody big show, start rubbing their belly, talking about, oh yeah, I'm pregnant. You know, no wedding ring or nothing. You excited, that you having a baby. You excited. I'm not no shots at Jess. Okay, no shots at her. I'm saying for our community, we promote this baby mama bullshit. We promote it. We think it makes sense. But you're uncovered with these children. You're uncovered with these children. Nobody is covering you. Everybody in the chat, please hit those 3 like buttons at the top. I appreciate it. If you feel my content, follow me if you feel my content. If you don't, baby, kick rocks. It don't make me no never mind. We promote the nonsense and we think it makes sense. Hey, Green Beans, how are you? Side, how are you doing, honey? So you found me over here on YouTube. I appreciate you. So that's what we doing. That's what we doing. We promote this nonsense. We promote this foolery and we think it makes sense. All right? We always promote foolery like this. And then we always got somebody from the LGBTQIA plus that will get up there and talk about you don't need no black men. Black men ain't shit. Ain't no black men gonna protect you. That's the bullshit. Okay? That's the bullshit that they say. Ain't no black men gonna protect you. All the time they tell you that nonsense. Let me share a little tidbit with you. If y'all continue to stop messing with your brothers, right? Who gonna mess with them? Who gonna mess with them? If y'all continue to not wanting to be married, you just want to be a baby mama, who's checking for you, mommy? Who's checking for you? But y'all will get up here on a Kendra G show talking about you need a man that's making 6 figures, a man that's making 175. This does not make sense to me. When you got a whole bunch of baggage and you want some man to come save you. You want this man to come save you. Because that's what happened. And I said that to y'all earlier. When you a baby mama, okay? When you a baby mama, whoever come, he coming to save you. And world class is right, because that's what they said. That's exactly what they said. And I thought that was the most foolishness thing I heard on social media. They said they would rather a bear over us. They would rather have a bear. Let me share something with you. When I heard this thing, I was like, this is dumb. Because the man, the one who is the content creator, he said just like this. You in the woods alone. He said alone, damn it. Okay? They missed that part. He said alone. Because some of them was like, well, I'll just wait for somebody else to come along. No. He said you are alone in the woods. Would you rather be with a man or a bear? And some of the women was like, oh, well, what if the man is crazy? What if this is crazy? What if he a stalker? What if all this nonsense? The bear gonna eat you, bitch. I'm just saying. The bear gonna eat you. Why y'all miss that part? The bear gonna eat you. You dumb. That doesn't make sense. The bear gonna eat your ass. Okay? What you think, you gonna be friends with this bear? You think you're going to be friends with this bear? Because if you think you're going to go up there and sleep with this bear, that's bestiality. That's against the Bible. That you're going to have a problem right there. You're going to have a problem right there. The bear going to eat you. I would rather be with the man in the woods while he break those trees down and build a house and we be fucking. That's what I would rather. I would rather. They said alone, damn it. They said alone. Don't you know first of all, what a woman and a man can do? What a woman and a man can do by themselves is build a civilization. All you need is a woman and a man and they can build a civilization. You can't build no civilization with the bear. The bear gonna eat you, bitch. The bear gonna eat you. You done lost your damn mind. The bear gonna eat you. Nonsense. Talking about I would rather be in the woods with the bear. How you gonna be friends with the bear? Tell me. The first of all, the bear gonna talk to you. They gonna be your friend. They not gonna eat you. The bear gonna eat you. Be with the man that is going to build, because first of all, he's gonna go into war mode. Okay. He's going to start tearing them trees down, trying to build somewhere safe where y'all can live at. And then y'all gonna be fucking and making people, babies, so that they grow up in the damn woods. He gonna, by the time somebody come save y'all, if somebody ever come, there'll be a small civilization. There will be a small civilization, okay? There will be a small civilization. That's what I'm talking about. There will be a small civilization there. You missed that part. You missed that part. But y'all sitting up here talking about you don't need no man. I don't need no man. I don't need no man. You rather be in the woods with the bear. Nonsense. Now on to the main event, y'all. To the main event, baby. Now I got this from Willie D. Willie D had this on his podcast, and I had to share it. I had to share it. Willie D had this on his podcast. I had to share it, baby. Y'all listen to this. Now, all these people who are talking are pastors. All these people talking are pastors, okay? And the two women, one is an assistant pastor. The other one is, she just the first lady, okay? Y'all listen to this foolery.
From, say, New York to L.A.
Yes.
And both of you walk on the jet, and there was only one first class seat, and somebody had to go to coach, somebody had to sit in first.
Okay.
How would you arrange that?
Are you asking me that?
Yeah.
Brother, if I was on a desert island and it wasn't nothing but a box of peanuts.
No, I didn't ask
Do
you
you
that.
think
I
I'm
asked
giving
you
her a
about
whole
the
box
first
of
class
peanuts?
seat. You would go first class
I would
and
go
put your
first
wife in
class.
coach.
Yeah, she don't mind saying coach. I do. I can't sit up there like sardines.
It's not whether she minds. It's inappropriate for a man to sit in first class and put his wife in the back.
Claustrophobia.
That's not how Christ loved the church, man. That's not exemplifying Christ's love.
How you
The
say?
bride goes first. The woman goes first. You gotta love her to see.
No, the man was created first. So that gives you a clue right there.
No, she should help me.
Right, so I'm gonna help her to coach.
Okay.
Do you mind going coach, babe?
If my husband's flying with me, we fly first class. But there are times when I buy the ticket. I'm the church administrator.
But if you both walk on the plane, do you feel like old school, like I'm gonna let him take it? He's the pastor, he's the bishop, he goes up.
If we bought that
your
ticket.
mindset, there's nothing. First of all, let me say, there's no judgment here. Forget them.
No.
There's no judgment.
No,
It's how you judge it. You judge it. Y'all can judge. I'm not judging.
From, say, New York to L.A.
Yes.
And both of you walk.
Now, this is going to be the last of us getting into some foolery today. But I want to ask this one question. Why is the pastors flying first class anyway with the church money? Why is the pastors flying anyway with the church? You know what I'm saying? You flying first class with church money. Did Jesus ride first class? Jesus walked. Anywhere he needed to go, he walked. Did he fly first class? Why do you have to fly first class? Is it a must that y'all fly first class? I'm just saying. Now, I'm going to share something else with you. This is what my king said to me last night. No, I think this was early this morning because we were just laying down, okay, before he went to work. He said, I could never get on a plane and fly first class without you. We will miss that plane. Or either we'll both go to coach together. And I told my husband, I said, you only being nice because you want me to be nice to you. And he started laughing. But this is what I'm saying. How do you argue over money that none of y'all paid for this ticket? The church folk paid for this ticket. Why are you traveling first class? That's the problem I have with our culture. You sitting up here talking about who traveling first class, husband or wife, but y'all is the ones who using the church money to travel first class. That bothers me. That bothers me because I just think we allocate the money in the melanated churches in the wrong way at times. Because every time you turn around, there's a building fund. Every time you turn around, there's a building fund. Some of that stuff does not make sense. When some of the people in the congregation, even the ones that's dressed nice, can barely feed their family, struggling to pay bills. But yet, pastor got $1 million mansion, private jet, a fleet of damn cars. This is not right. This is not right. But now we on a TV show called Preachers complaining about who travel first class and who don't. The show is called Preachers. Who travel first class and who don't? Jay said with Gucci suits. Yes, with Gucci suits. Y'all remember the pastor from New York? He had his whole basement turned into a closet. All types of expensive shoes, clothes, everywhere. Hi, Charlotte. How are you? Okay? That doesn't make no sense. It's a show. And they asked this foolish question. Who would travel first class out of you and your wife? And then you got the assistant pastor who's sitting next to the pastor. Okay? Talking about, this is another couple talking about that's not right. She's the woman, she's supposed to come first. She should be sitting in first class. And he said, why? Why? Listen, I don't want to sit in coach. I want to sit in first class. Why I got to do that? He even asked her, babe, you don't have no problem sitting in coach. Now, why would he even have the mind to think that that made sense in the first place, though? Why are we spending God's money on first class tickets? Some of y'all spend God money on private jets, $1 million mansions, fleets of cars. All the clothes you got is name brand. It don't make no sense. It don't make no sense. I'm not hating on none of the pastors. You do what you do. You do what you do. But how would you think Yahweh would feel how you use his children money in a wrong way? That money is supposed to help the poor. That money is supposed to help widows. But y'all use it for your own means. Why are we arguing on social media, these Christian pastors? Why are we arguing on social media about who travel first class and who don't? Baby, make it make sense, honey. Make it make sense. I see nothing here that made sense for a show. I see nothing here that makes sense for a show. Tracy said, hearts renew that mind, change your ways. Hearts renew that mind, change your ways. Maya, how are you? You're going to have to face God when that time comes. Yes, honey. Yes, you are correct. Because we not righteous. We not. It's true. We not. The New York dude is going to the feds. I heard that too. But they said he gonna fight it. Tracy said, I don't watch TV. Oh man. She said, I don't watch TV. Reality shows. Priorities are messed up. Yes, Queen said priorities are messed up. Yes, they are. And the melanated community, hands down. And the melanated community, hands down, our priorities are crazy. It does not make sense. God bless you to come and speak the word. And some of our pastors do foolery. That's why you see most Christians, a lot of Christians decide they don't even want to be at the church. And it's sad. A lot of them say they don't even want to be at the church. Thank you, Malik. I appreciate you. I see what you did. And it's sad. So we done for the day, y'all. We done. I'm finished. I'm finished running my mouth, y'all. Everybody have a wonderful day. Thank you for tuning in. If you want to send a super chat to help my channel grow, you will see the link in the comment section. Okay. If you want to send a cash app, you will see the link in my bio on my YouTube page if you want to donate to the channel. Also, if you want to shop with us, I put the new links up of all the other platforms that we use with our clothing store if you want to shop with us. So if you go to my main page and you go to my bio, you will see the main website, UBM Rax Fashion. You will see Etsy, Macari, Pushmart, eBay. You will see all these platforms, their link in my bio, okay, if you want to shop with us. Also, we have merch for sale, and my merch is sold through YouTube. So if you scroll to the top, you'll see shop or store, shop or store, and you could just go right in there. You'll see hats, cups, mugs, hoodies, bags, book bags, all these things they have in there. Even baby clothes, I'm surprised. Even aprons and stuff like that. YouTube is making a killing. So y'all go over there and check it out if you like. And before you leave, guys, if you're interested and if you have not already, please hit that like button. Hit those three dots at the top of the page. You feel me? And on our screen right now, hit those three dots if you feel my content. If you don't feel my content, baby, kick rocks. Keep scrolling. Don't make me know. Never mind. I don't care. Okay. Truth is here. I may not be a polished content creator, but I'm not gonna sit up here and lie to you. I'm going to tell you what it is and what it is not. And if you don't like what I say, there's other content creators that will lie to you. But I'm too old to be getting up here lying to you. I can't. That's just not my calling. My calling is to get up here and run my mouth, but I don't want to lie to you. I got too much sin already on my hands. I don't want to add to it. Everybody have a wonderful day. Y'all take heed to the message. Thank you for coming to rock with me. And for my regulars, I appreciate y'all. Nothing but love, because you didn't have to come here and rock with me, but you did. You said, let me go see what this woman always running her mouth about, and I appreciate y'all. And Tracy said we must remember to fellowship. She's right. We still must. You still must be in the word. You still must talk to God. She's right. Even when you don't like what's going on in the church. You feel me? Even when you don't like it. Still have that connection with Yahweh. He still want to hear from you. Don't listen to nobody that's telling you nonsense. You feel me? Everybody have a wonderful day. Much love to you all. Y'all be safe.